Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to 2020. Yeah, baby. We're launching into a brand new world and possibly a brand new world order. It's so extreme and so intense. And January is when it all kicks off. Boom. In massive style. Now, some astrologers have predicted doom and disaster with recession and drama and all sorts of hell. Others have gone the opposite way and say, it's going to be even more capitalist, blah, blah, blah. And I have to say, there is a patriarchal flavour to this year, but it's also, starting from January, about us changing what's meaningful to us and what we want to work towards achieving. And we have the power to do it. It's all change. It's all about responsibility. It starts here. It starts now. Here's your January astrology. Hey Virgo, you're leaping into January with Mars, filling you with a passion for your home and family. You want to get things done. You want to get things sorted. You want to transform things and help get things the way that they should be. You want to be organised. If someone's pissing you off around your home, you'll be like, rah! No, it ends now. Let's sort things out. Let's clear things up. And you've got the passion, the energy, and the drive to do it. Having said that, try and be calm. There's no point losing your temper. There are bigger fish to fry this month because we have the big Saturn and Pluto conjunction in your fifth house of pleasure, of creativity, of soulmates and children. This is the main vibe for you to focus on this month. Basically, anything that you're denying to yourself, anything you're not dealing with when it comes to romantic love, soul connections, when it comes to your own creativity, your ability to flow with the universal energy to create your life, in fact. Anything to do with children as well, it's all coming to a head. You're making a radical change, and if you don't do it now, it will happen at some point. But it's best to commit to what you need to do, to commit to what you want to create, to commit to actually, fundamentally, it's to commit to happiness and joy. How happy are you? What joy are you experiencing? Commit to what makes your soul sing. As, mine's gone bloody blank. Joseph Campbell would say, follow your bliss. The philosopher Joseph Campbell, who wrote The Hero's Journey. What is your bliss? You're being urged to be a hero for yourself and open your heart to life's pleasures. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of creativity. You are worthy of pleasure. And now is the time. And for all of us, actually, whether we like it or not, the universe has spoken. It's time for us to get stuck in to our true soul's journey and move forward in the direction of our dreams. And for you, it really is about you finding your happiness and experiencing that. So that's going to be, there's a big change coming to all of us, including the planet, including our connection to each other. And the best thing that you can do to survive and thrive with that energy is to be creative, to know and allow yourself to have fun and pleasure and to transform all those issues. Now, what else is going on? We do have a full moon, which is very jolly for you, actually. We've got the full moon for you in your friendship zone, your social media zone, your connection. Also, you're creating your reality zone. So make a wish, start plotting and planning who you want to join forces with, who you want to hang out with, and who makes your heart sing. The moon you may be going out on the full moon around the 10th UK time, but you'll be having a good time. Okay, the Sun and Mercury are opposing that moon. There's a lot of feelings, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of energy generated around that time. We also have the Sun, Saturn and Pluto conjunct in your fifth house. That energy is basically ricocheting through the month. Venus is shifting signs and going into your relationship zone, so I think you're going to get a clear idea of what you want when it comes to love. It's all about the love, actually, this month. And on top of that, you're a love magnet. Not just romantic love, but you're feeling that you want balance and harmony around you. And you're putting the effort in to compromise. Often, I mean, I often hear and see things, and we all partake in things where it's all about the other person. The greatest spiritual truth is that we have to do the work on ourselves. We have to be self-aware. We have to know what we are putting out there in our relationships, what our patterns are, what we can do to have more balance within ourselves, to be able to get closer to the other, whoever that may be. And when we do that, we are then truly liberated and free, because actually when we do that, we don't want anyone around us that isn't balanced with us, because we know what love is, we know what connection is, we know what equality is. So taking responsibility for our part in things is a powerful first step. You're shifting some of your patterns and habits anyway, as we have Mercury and the Sun going into an energy similar to you. So you're like, right, so I want to get on it, I want to change my lifestyle and my habits. You're basically very diligent this month. You're very on it to make life work for you. You're feeling optimistic actually, and determined that you want happiness, and you're gonna go for it, and the universe has got your back and it's helping you in to do it. And actually you can do it with great compassion, because we have Venus and Neptune joining forces in Pisces. Okay, it's squaring Mars. Mainly the arguments you're going to have probably this month are to do with home and family, but with Venus and Neptune joining forces, we're very spiritually enlightened, and fundamentally for you want to feel balanced. Take care, gorgeous soul, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, michelleknight.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
My name's Jonathan. I'm a natural intuitive, healer, empath and coach. I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go. A motivating and empowering conversation, that's the best way I can describe it. But the way I work, I will instantly make a connection with you and validate that. If I don't, I will tell you otherwise. When the phone rings, I prepare myself. I get a little bit of a sense of what the reading may be, but ultimately for me, it's the first instance of linking with somebody through their voice vibration. It's me getting into your energy and bringing to the surface what you may need to know to move forward for yourself. When you can give somebody a piece of information that maybe will be very personal or relevant to them and you wouldn't have known this otherwise, it's a very enthusing and inspiring time for the reader and the client. Particularly me, I enjoy people's positive reactions to my readings.